Assalamu alaikum, everyone. Good evening, everyone. I am Dr. Tariq Jan, family physician from the Dhaman Center. Today, I am again with you with a new topic: how to stay healthy while you are staying at home in lockdowns. Actually, in previous sessions, we discussed about in detail. We discussed in detail about coronavirus, COVID-19. We discussed about the symptoms, and we discussed how it spreads. How can we prevent the spread? Then in the next session, I demonstrated how to hand wash, how to wear the mask properly, how to wear the gloves, how to remove the gloves. And in the other session, in the last session last week, we discussed about the risk group. And if you want to know about more these topics, about previous three topics, you can always watch them on Dhaman Live YouTube channel. They are available there in different languages, not only in English. They are available in Hindi, Malayalam, and Arabic as well. So today I am again joining with you on a different topic. So at the end of the session, we will have question answers where you can ask me or type me questions, and inshallah I will try my best to answer your questions. As we all know that this novel coronavirus COVID-19 is continuing to spread around the world in all the continents. And in our Kuwait also, in previous few days, we have seen a large number of positive cases. So as the new coronavirus continues to spread rapidly across the world, and in Kuwait, a growing number of people are staying home, both to prevent the spread of the virus and to keep from getting it. So it is very important to maintain the social distancing and hygiene, because a person who develops COVID-19 can infect a large number of people around him. As previously I said that this COVID-19 can be carried by those individuals also who don't have symptoms, who don't have any fever, who don't have any cough, who don't have any shortness of breath. But they can be like carriers, we call them silent carriers of the COVID-19. So the social distancing, hand washing is very important to prevent the spread of this virus. As we know that there is no vaccine or specific treatment available for COVID-19 till date. And only the best way to prevent the spread of COVID-19 is social distancing and hand washing regularly. Prevention is always better than cure. MOH and other authorities in Kuwait are advising time and again to stay home and stay safe. You are staying home to do your part to help slow the spread of COVID-19. We can understand that being confined to our homes for long periods is not easy. It can affect a person physically and mentally. But there are measures which can prevent us to affect physically and mentally. These measures can be done by anyone, any person, like even children, adults, males, females, while being in lockdown at home. I will discuss some tips and activities which can make us feel better while we stay home. Number one, we can say limit the news time. Overexposure to news, shows, overexposure to the lot of news from WhatsApp, social media creates a lot of anxiety. So I will advise to read only authentic information about COVID-19 from reliable sources like WHO and CDC. or from MOH, Kuwait, or from Ministry of Health of other countries. Do not follow rumors and news conveyed through social media like WhatsApp, because I have seen a lot of posts by many people through WhatsApp, through Facebook, which are not authentic, and they really make us panic. And for a common man who doesn't know, it becomes, anxiety when reading all these posts which are not relevant. The next thing, to stay healthy while we are at home, keep our minds active. If you have any hobbies like playing an instrument, different people have different hobbies. Like it might be singing, it might be or it might be painting or other hobbies. So now is the time to enjoy your hobbies at home, to enjoy these hobbies, because we have a lot of time, ample of time while you are at home, so you can spend your time on your hobbies. If you are working from home for long hours or long online classes, take a break in between these long classes. Stand up and walk around, which is very important. Take long breaths, which will reduce your anxiety. During the break, if there is a break in between these long sessions, like online classes for students, for kids, if there is a break of like 10 minutes, take a walk, little bit fast, walk enough to speed up your heartbeat. Take long breaths. Try to open your window and do exercise if possible. Like try to open your window and look far away. It will be like exercise for your eyes. Try to make the movement of your head up and down, right and left. It is just simple to get relaxed in between these long, long online sessions or long online classes. Because the screen, the screens, when we stay in front of screens for more than 4 hours, 2 hours, 3 hours, 4 hours, it affects our eyes. So it is better to take a break in between. Take the chance of that break, because it is very important. So in the break time, you can just have a walk around your flat if it is possible, or outside in the corridor if you have, or in some people who live in their houses, they can go out if possible and take a walk in their lawn. Next thing is, what can we do when we are at lockdown? Practice yoga and meditation. Try to develop an at-home workout plan, which is very important. Just plan it. Just make your day make a timetable of your day. So just spare some 30 minutes for yoga, which is more than enough to relax your body and mind. There are a lot of online classes and videos and apps available. And now it is a month of Ramadan for the people who are fasting, or other people who have different faiths, our Christian brothers, Hindu brothers, Sikh brothers, Muslim brothers. Keep faith. Pray if it helps you to calm. Because it has been seen that if we pray, it calms our mind and gives us mental strength. So next point, which can keep our brain, which can keep our mental health, good, is to keep in touch with your family and loved ones. I can understand that being at home in lockdowns for long periods, it has been now long in Kuwait also. So many of our friends might be missing a lot their families and loved ones badly, which are far away from them. So what can we do to relieve the stress? Yes, we can have video calls, we can have video chats with your family and friends, which can relieve the stress during this lockdown. And you can try, you have a very close friends, you can do just have a Zoom chat some once or twice weekly with your close friends. Make a group Zoom meeting with all your friends, close friends. Next thing, we should concentrate on our nutrition, because being at home, we can abuse our eating, we can abuse our nutrition. So we have to also take care about nutrition. Try to eat healthy food, avoid eating junk food, avoid try to avoid, yes, we cannot avoid totally, but better to try to avoid order every day from restaurants, and try to eat your cooked food at home if possible. Try to eat as much as fruits and vegetables, which have a lot of vitamins and minerals which build our immune system, and which is very important when you are at home, because your immunity is very crucial for the health of your body. Drink plenty of fluids. I will advise to avoid soft drinks, to avoid sugary drinks. Try to drink like other fluids. You have a lot of other types of drinks, and like fresh juice. You can make fresh juice at home and drink and enjoy them. Going out now, you will might be thinking that we cannot stick all the time at home. We have to go out sometimes. Some of the family members have to go out to, if it is necessary, so to go out for grocery shopping and all, right? So for that, I will advise, if we have to go out due to some reason, like for grocery, for pharmacy, or if it is important to do so, then we must abide to the instructions and social distancing. Avoid going to supermarkets which are crowded. Always wear mask and gloves while going for shopping in supermarkets. In every supermarket in Kuwait and in other cities, I think these disposable gloves are allowed. Only the masks you have to wear. And in my previous session, I already showed the right way to wear and dispose of the different kinds of masks. So because in supermarkets, while we go to the supermarkets, we usually touch these trolleys, which are handled by a lot of people from morning to evening. So it is important to just wear the disposable gloves. And then when you are done with the shopping and all, try to remove properly your gloves first and hand wash, and then remove your mask and dispose of them properly in the dustbins. And make sure when you are done with your shopping, make sure to wash your hands properly with soap and water or hand in sanitizer for a period of at least 20 seconds. Try to keep our homes well ventilated, because when we are in home, during home lockdowns and all, we should try our best to ventilate our homes, keep our homes ventilated well. If there is a possibility to get some sunlight, because it's not possible for all the buildings and all, but if there is any possibility to get the sunlight, better to open the window, because vitamin D is an important source, which is mainly obtained for the body through sunlight. So if you have any chance to like to sit in the sunlight for like 10-15 minutes, just do it, because during this lockdown we are confined to our homes for a long period of hours. So we should make a plan for whole day, and we should spare some time for exercise, for physical fitness, as I said, yoga, meditation, or any other exercise, like for 30 minutes. And it is not too much, 30 minutes. While I know that most of us sit on social media with our gadgets, mobiles, and TVs and all. We can sit for hours together. Better to spend time in different activities, not to stuck to one activity. Better to spare your time in different activities. Take deep breaths while you are in stress or you are not feeling well. Try to take long breaths. It will sure relax you. Try to take long breaths for maybe 20 to 30 seconds and stretch. It will relieve your anxiety. Keep well hydrated. And when you buy the groceries from outside, it is very important to practice safe food hygiene. When preparing or handling food, make sure to wash your hands for 20 seconds with soap and water, or hands. If soap and water is not available, you can do it with hand sanitizer. Cover your mouth and nose with a piece of tissue or with your sleeve or with an flexed elbow if you are sneezing or coughing. Wash fruits and vegetables before eating them. If anyone among us having or feeling any symptoms of COVID-19 while we are in lockdown, if we feel like any kind of symptoms like high grade fever or dry cough or shortness of breath, in that case, don't be panic. Just you can do one thing. You can call the MOH, Ministry of Health number 151, which is available till now. You can call them and they will advise accordingly whether you need testing or not. They will take some history from you and then they will accordingly decide what to do further. Don't take any medications of your own, because there are a lot of posts in social media that this drug and that drug, they are good for COVID-19, they kill the virus, they do this, they do that. And I request every one of you, please don't do that. Even some of the patients in these last 1 week were calling me and asking me that they have read through the social media that eating like some things or cooking these things and that things, they make cure of COVID-19, which is totally wrong. There is no authenticity in these stories which are which are circulated through these social media. If you have any queries or questions regarding your health, you can always contact your doctor, or you can contact Dhaman Healthcare. Actually, Dhaman Healthcare has recently started two services. They are active now. The two services which Dhaman has started, one is like phone call consultation, and the other is the video call consultation. While you can call your physician and ask any question, if it is related to COVID or not related to COVID. If you have any concerns about your health, any questions regarding any other conditions, any other issues, because we can understand that now people cannot go to the hospitals, they are afraid. Yes, we should maintain social distancing, we should follow lockdown and all that. So for that purpose, Dhaman has put this service free of charge, and you can contact different doctors, different physicians. We have pediatrician also, and we have family physicians with multilingual approach, who can speak in different languages like English, Hindi, Malayalam, and Sri Lankan. So feel free. I will just show you the number where you can call. Actually, this is 180019. This is known as the Tataman service. It is the phone call consultation service where you can WhatsApp this number, and they will book an appointment for you. And another service, which is also the free medical consultation via conference, via video call. So you can always book your appointment of your own. How to book an appointment? You can book the appointment by tataman.daman.co. Okay, you can book your appointment with the doctor, and you can ask your questions, concerns, if you have any. So these two, so you can take the benefit of these two services in this lockdown. So I hope that you got the message, that how to stay healthy, how to break your anxiety, how to break your stress while you are staying in this lockdown. So if you have any questions, any queries regarding today or previous sessions, please, I am here to answer your questions. So I will wait for any questions. You can type your question and I will try my best to answer your questions. Anyways, if you have any questions, if you feel that there are some questions left at the end of this session, you can always type your questions at Dhaman Health social media account, which is Instagram and Facebook. You can go on to Dhaman Health on Instagram and Facebook. You can type your questions there, and our physicians and me, I will try my best to answer those questions if you have any. Help you and reduce my stress. Very useful communication with today. At least thanks and appreciate them for this great initiative. Dear Javed, you are welcome. You are welcome. Yes, it is important. It is important, to relieve your stress. And again, I will say that not to be panic, because I have seen many people in the last few consultations through WhatsApp Tataman service, as Dhaman has started 2 Tataman services, tataman.co video call consultation and Tataman phone call consultation. Many patients called me in the last week, and they were very anxious. They were very, very worried about their health, because some people had just, headache, and they were worried that they have COVID-19, because there were some information on the Facebook or on the WhatsApp social media, that if you have a headache and go for do and test and all that. And some people even they have sneezing, like simple sneezing due to dust allergy or something. And from social media, they are worried that they have caught COVID-19. So before getting a panic, it is better to have an advice from the doctor, from a physician who have better knowledge than others. So I will always recommend you, if you have any queries, any questions regarding your health, please don't be panic. Don't follow the advice which is not authentic. Please follow only the advice given by WHO and CDC, which are the reliable source of information. Okay, and don't follow any advice which is given by laymen through the social media. So while we are at lockdown in these days, we should again stress upon our hygiene, which is like regular hand washing if we touch anything around us, and wear the mask when we go out. Hand washing is very important, as I said in previous session also. So some people are become obsessive now for this hand washing also. I will not say that we should do it every minute or every 5 minutes. Hand washing is important only when you touch anything surroundings, because some people have even dryness of their hands. Some people are complaining of skin changes of their hands, because they are doing it very aggressively. They are washing their hands every 5 minutes and time, which is not necessary. Wash your hands regularly when you touch any surfaces, when you go out, when you touch any handles, when you touch any knobs. But if you are sitting in your home, if you are not touching anything outside, or if your surfaces are clean in your home, of course, they are not contaminated by anything, you are living with your family, so there is nothing to worry and to wash them again and again. So Okay, if there is any question, please you can type here. I am here. I will wait for a couple of minutes. If anybody has any question, please you can type the question, and I will try my best to answer. So far, there was only one question from Mr. Javed. I think there are no more questions now. Anyways, if you have any questions, or if you later you can watch this live stream. It will be recorded on the YouTube, Dhaman live YouTube channel. The recording of today will, the live session of today will be recorded on Dhaman live YouTube channel. You can watch it again and again, and you can just, if you have, after watching it, if you have any more questions, you can always ask them through Dhaman Health social media platform, Instagram and Facebook, and we will be glad to answer your questions. It was nice to be with you again today. Thank you very much. Allah bless you all. Thank you. Ma'assalam. Bye bye.